Chapter 12 of Brave New World by Aldous Huxley marks a pivotal moment in the narrative, further exploring themes of individuality, societal conformity, and the power of literature. The chapter begins with John, the savage, expressing his deep disdain for the society he has been thrust into by refusing to attend a party hosted for the arch community singster of Canterbury. Bernard Marx, who had been reveling in the social success and popularity gained by association with John, is humiliated by this refusal. This act of defiance by John significantly diminishes Bernard's standing in society, showcasing the fragile nature of his newfound popularity and setting a tone of deteriorating relations between the two characters. Amidst this backdrop, a key meeting takes place between John, Bernard, and Helmholtz Watson, an Alpha Plus lecturer at the College of Emotional Engineering. Helmholtz shares with them a poem he has composed, which deviates from the typical propaganda-laden content he produces. The poem, which centers on the theme of solitude, is a stark representation of Helmholtz's growing disillusionment with the superficial society they live in. This poem, alongside John's decision to read passages from Shakespeare, underscores the chapter's exploration of the transformative power of words and literature. John's recitation of Shakespeare deeply moves Helmholtz initially, due to the poetic language and the depth of emotional expression found within the works. However, the moment is short-lived. When the subject matter ventures into realms of love and sexual desire, topics that are trivialized and mechanized in their society, Helmholtz cannot help but laugh. This reaction is a clear indication of the profound impact of societal conditioning. Despite Helmholtz's intellectual prowess and nascent yearning for something deeper, he remains unable to fully transcend or reinterpret his conditioned responses to such concepts. This chapter serves not only to highlight the intellectual bond forming between John and Helmholtz, but also delineates the growing rift between John and Bernard. Bernard's diminishing role in the social experiment he orchestrated, combined with his inability to control John or fully understand Helmholtz's intellectual rebellion, signals his dwindling relevance to the narrative's core themes. Furthermore, the chapter subtly weaves in the developing narrative threads concerning Mustapha Mond, the world controller, who finds himself intrigued yet troubled by the disruptive potential of genuine art and emotional expression. His internal conflict, while only briefly mentioned, foreshadows the critical philosophical debates that will come to dominate later chapters. Lastly, the melancholy that Lenina Crown experiences in relation to John's continued avoidance of her adds a layer of complexity to her character. Her sadness, unmitigated by the society's pharmacological solutions, hints at the presence of genuine human emotions that the world state seeks to suppress. Through Lenina's confusion and longing, Huxley underscores the natural human capacity for deeper emotional connections that persist despite the most rigorous social engineering. Chapter 12 of Brave New World thus encapsulates a critical juncture in the narrative, emphasizing the growing disaffection of key characters with their society, the catalytic role of literature in awakening suppressed emotions and desires, and the insidious nature of social conditioning that permeates every facet of the world state's existence. Thanks for watching this Bookly Crash Course video. Make sure to check out my channel for the complete chapter-by-chapter summary playlist.